Just as a reminder, I will announce the proclamation and invite the speaker down to the podium in front of me. We will then read it, and after our speaker's remarks, we will pose for a picture from the dais. And first up this morning, we have a resolution to honor James Madison High School students for raising money for their school custodian. This was requested by myself and Supervisor Alcorn. Our speaker today is Logan Georgelis, a student from James Madison High School, who's at the podium, and we're going to give your folks a second to come down and assemble. And while we're doing that, I am going to turn the gavel over to Vice Chair Smith so that I can read the following resolution, which reads, whereas a group of compassionate and determined students at James Madison High School in Vienna, Virginia, came together to honor their school custodian, Francis Apraku, by surprising him with a Jeep Wrangler on his birthday. And whereas Francis moved to the United States for a better future and has been a valued member of the Madison High School community, known for his kindness and hard work. Whereas recognizing Francis's longtime dream of owning a Jeep Wrangler, students secretly launched a GoFundMe campaign in May of last year to raise funds to make his dream a reality. And whereas through their dedication and the support of parents, fellow students, local businesses, and community members, the students successfully raised over $20,000 to purchase the vehicle. And whereas these extraordinary students surprised Francis with a car for his birthday last September, an act of kindness that has touched many hearts and exemplifies the power of compassion and collective effort and inspires others to embrace the spirit of giving and community support. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Fairfax County Board of Supervisors, on behalf of all residents of Fairfax County, hereby commends and recognizes the students of James Madison High School for their outstanding community service and leadership in raising funds to purchase a car for their school custodian, Francis Apraku, and expresses gratitude to all individuals and businesses who contributed to this meaningful initiative.
Second that with multiple people. Mr. Chairman, discussion?
Thank you very much. We wanted to take a moment to recognize you. We all learned about this. I think most of us learned about this when we saw the news story about it. And so nice job keeping things secret for a long time. But when we saw the story, it was great not only to have a positive news story out there, but to have one that recognizes the work of our young people. And I tell folks all the time, if you're having a down day and want to be inspired, go spend some time in any one of our Fairfax County public schools, and you will see talented young people all over this county doing amazing things. And so we wanted to take advantage of this opportunity not only to thank you for doing something positive, but also to thank you for recognizing Francis. When I go into my own kids' schools, the one person that's known by everybody in the school typically is the school custodian. And for you guys to honor him in this way, fulfill a lifelong dream of his, it was inspiring. And watching the news coverage, I think we all had tears of joy, not only for our young people, but also for him. Because there are few people who work as hard in our school system as our custodial staff. And for you to take the time to recognize him and to raise the money, and want to thank everyone who contributed, whether it was $1 or more, to this effort to just bring some joy into the world was remarkable. And so thank you for doing that. Keep up that spirit of giving. You made not only your high school proud, but you made Fairfax County proud with what you did.
Supervisor Alcorn.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chairman. I want to build on what the chairman said. You guys really knocked it out of the park in terms of visibility on this. You did a fantastic job. You went viral. I mean, it really did. And it was on national network news. You guys know where it was seen. But to do that on something that was such an inspiring moment really is a tribute to you, tribute to your families, your parents, your teachers, the school. You guys have done fantastic here. It's a great thing, and I know we all appreciate it when we see those acts of kindness. But to have the whole world see it was really meaningful. So thank you.
Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? That motion carries. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. And as I mentioned this morning, of course, we have Logan Georgilis and a lot of his friends and supporters here as well. And welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chairman McKay. Good morning, all. My name is Logan Georgilis. On behalf of Bennett Hibishman, Nick Giuperchopoulos, Joey Parrish, Nick Harms, Max Monticelli, Simon Bichara, Finley Dowell, Artine Eram, Tyson Murphy, and myself, we would like to take this time to thank the County Board of Supervisors for giving us their recognition and appreciation, as well as the Vienna Foodies Facebook group and Ted Britt Ford, along with all news organizations, media teams, and communities. We truly appreciate everyone who has shown us support and recognition. Our journey began in the summer of 2023, our first year attending James Madison High School. During football camp in the sweltering August heat, we met Francis Abraku, a custodian who had recently moved from Ghana to the United States. We quickly formed a strong connection with Francis, who radiated gratitude in every interaction, greeting us in hallways, celebrating victories, and offering prayers before games. His warmth and welcoming spirit made a significant impact on us. As our season wrapped up, we transitioned into winter lifts and training for the next season, often encountering Francis in the halls and near the weight room. Excuse me. Our conversations became more meaningful as Francis shared stories about growing up in Ghana. He expressed his pride in achieving the American dream, highlighting the journey and experiences that shaped his success. On May 15th, shortly after a friend's birthday, we asked Francis when his birthday was and what he wanted. He told us he dreamt of owning a Jeep Wrangler with a large wheel on the back. Inspired by this, we initiated a GoFundMe campaign that same night to purchase Francis the Jeep as a heartfelt gesture of appreciation. We launched the campaign, sharing it with friends, family, and community. To our astonishment, within 2 days, we raised over $15,000. Fueled by this momentum, we worked tirelessly over the next 4 months, acquiring the Jeep and preparing for the surprise. On the breezy afternoon of September 9th, my friends and I gathered at a local restaurant, eagerly awaiting Francis's arrival. My father drove him from our high school and parked behind the restaurant. As they rounded the corner, Francis caught sight of the cherry red Jeep Wrangler. Initially confused, he soon realized what was happening and was left starstruck. In disbelief, he fell to the ground, overwhelmed by the realization that he had received the vehicle of his dreams. With gratitude pouring out of him, Francis praised the Lord as he collected himself. He then climbed into his new Jeep and shared with the surrounding news cameras the importance of showing respect and how far it can take you. After the surprise, Francis drove home, and for the following month, our story trended on social media, reminding us all of the power of kindness and respect. Thank you for letting us share our story with you and your continued appreciation. We hope we inspire more teenagers to show appreciation for humble leaders in their own community. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Logan, and I hope that is true. I'm sure that it will be your wish that you inspire others. And if Francis is out there watching, I hope he knows that, you may have done something that changed his life, but clearly he's had an impact on all of your lives as well. And I think that's another reminder for us here in Fairfax County of the importance of being a proudly international community where all people can come in Fairfax County and enjoy the love of our community, but that we also can learn, as you gentlemen have, from him about his cultures and his challenges and journey to get here. And so, Francis, thank you too for making a difference in these young men's lives. And so, well done, guys. We're proud of you. I think with that,
Mr. Chairman,
yes,
one thing,
Supervisor
I just want to
Alcorn.
say, I don't think it's a mistake that there's somebody named Georgilis that's up here leading this. So
Yeah.
anyway, they want to go without mentioning
community
that.
service in the bloodline.
There we go. That's right.
So the future is bright. It was noted. Very good. Well, thank you all for everything that you've done. Again, you've made us proud, and I think we're ready for a photo. If you all could come forward and face the audience, and Supervisor Alcorn will join me, and the board will rise.
job.
And principal.